This is Carbon for Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. I'm Bragg. I'm joined today by Jake, Lachlan,
Hello.
and Seb.
Yo.
Yeah, you may notice a difference in quality and, no background noise of cars and stuff because we are all on
Cheeky
Discord. Back to Discord.
Back to the old
isolation.
ways.
Yeah. It's actually kind of nearly...
Not by choice.
Yeah. Otherwise, Banlist dropped today, so we're going to be talking all things Banlist. We didn't get our Banlist predictions out, but we'll talk about them after
We
all this.
literally recorded them last night, and then
Whoa, he's just gone off for a swim.
what happened?
You're in one of the many troubles with the Discord pods, and this is why we stopped them. Hey, Jake.
Did my audio go weird?
Yeah, you're good now.
All right, so
Yeah?
banned.
Okay.
Blackwing, Steam the Cloak, Destrudo.
Real quick, I had my ban list predictions written out.
Yeah, so we're going to, as
Yeah,
I
so-
just kind of touched on, that we're going to talk about the prediction stuff after it.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
get to the actual content. Let's get to the meat of the bone. If that's even an expression, I don't think it is. Globe Bulb also banned. Lunar Light Tiger and Spiral Master Plan all banned.
They all need to go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Look,
Anyone who said Master Plan didn't need to go as a cuck.
yeah. So I think Lunar Light Tiger and Master Plan are definitely them banning in reaction to like the last tournament, the
Yeah.
last tournament results and stuff, and that's probably a natural process. Destrudo, that good. I hate that card.
It's just another hit for Pendulum. No, it is though.
It isn't.
I mean, it is.
Getting rid of easy tuner access.
That was mostly abused in Pendulums.
And
What else run it?
Dragon decks.
Yeah, the
Clusterfuck Dragon decks and
Yeah.
a real deck called
Yeah.
Pendulum.
So finally, getting the
Still
cluster.
isn't a real deck anymore. Electromite's banned.
Bro, you're cooked. Endymion is
all
mad.
Otherwise. And then, yeah, so I would say the Destrudo, actually, well, not so much the Destrudo. The Steam, the Cloak, and the Globe Bulb hits are for Needle
Preemptive.
Fiber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuckery.
they're proactive.
And it's kind of.
I'm glad Steam the Cloak is banned.
Yeah, Steam the Cloak's open to abuse. That's like all these cards are probably open for abuse. Globe Bulb can stay away, I guess.
Does Blackwing have the most of its cards banned?
Probably.
A single archetype. Well, we'll touch on it later, but a new archetype. Well, that archetype has overtaken the archetype that was before it, which had its cards changed a little bit.
So that's all for the bans. That makes sense. It just feels kind of rubbish that they're banning 3 cards for preemptive hits of a card they've just printed.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
like,
We've waited like nearly 2 years
We
to
want to
get.
sell
yeah,
this
just
card.
don't print the fucking card. If one card bans 3 cards, that doesn't seem fair. You know?
But it's they don't really think about these things when they design a card. They
Dude,
just kind. I feel like there's no testing with what they do. They kind of just like, or like it's very limited testing,
Yeah.
and then they release it, and all these broken things come out. And they're like, "Oh God, what have we done?"
Yeah. Right, on to the
And then when-
limits. Sorry, what was that said?
I was going to say, and then when it gets to the TCG, they already know what to ban.
Yeah.
They're just like, "You can't have this and this and this and this and this. Have
Yeah.
fun."
Alright, on to the limits. I'm going to group these in a little bit. So, Danger Jackalope, Danger Tsuchinoko, and Instant Fusion, and Mind Control. So, that's a bunch of extenders saying goodbye.
All +1s pretty
Sad,
much.
Yeah,
big sad on the
yeah.
mind control and instant fusion.
Mind Control makes sense. If I thought there might be room for Mind Control to be banned eventually.
Yeah.
That's what I was tipping.
Yeah.
I
we
think
can only
I,
hope.
If Change of Heart's banned, Mind Control should be banned at this point.
Mm.
think there's a fair amount of restriction with mind control. Like, you can't. Well,
No,
there was
you
a
just
up
link
until
it away.
yeah, well, up until there was a point of link summoning, there was fairly heavily restricted. But yeah, like Change of Heart can never come back.
No.
I wanted to because it has amazing card art, but it won't.
One time, this kid came into our locals, and he just had like some old like goat deck. So we let him play, as the rulings would have been, and he changed of heart and took a Dark Destroyer because it didn't target back
It's a
then.
select. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a select. So we just let him take it.
Well, that's fair. The card doesn't say target, and I don't think it's ever been given a. Right, that's terrible logic.
No, it does say target now, but
Yeah.
if Change of Heart was out, a Plunder Patrol player would use it, take their opponent's monster, and then just give it back in the end phase.
That was such a rubbish match. So Instant Fusion also doubles as the extender, Paul Prank Kids, and also pre-MR5 hit, I reckon. And along with that was ABC Buster Dragon, TCG Hyper Librarian, TG Hyper Librarian, Trishula, the good one. Totally awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
So
glad
why?
I scored the one.
yeah, so that's so obviously preemptive. You can spam totally awesome stuff, I guess, with
Yeah, with Bahamut Shark.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to get rid of Toad, just get rid of Bahamut Shark.
yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Like-
Trish, yeah, yep. Sorry, well, keep on. Lachlan.
I was just gonna say, like, and I'm saying that I can't make Toad without Bahamut Shark, but it still just seems dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make Acid Golem.
And for me, Hyper Librarian and Trishula both should always be at 1. It's just
Yeah.
they seem like cards that should be at 1. Like,
When they brought back Trish to 3, I honestly thought, like, what could they possibly be thinking that would be a good idea for?
yeah, it was so weird. Like,
I don't think there's ever been a time where that card's been a 3 and it's been healthy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get some. Well, okay, so we get Zodiac Trident.
I've been calling this for lists and lists, and now it happens when I don't get to put in a list.
I put it in.
And Zodiac Barrage to 1.
So you can have Zoo. You can have Zoo, kind of.
It's so dumb, but
Yeah.
Zoo
Well,
is
if-
still getting hit.
If Barrage stayed at 3, I reckon there will be a few decks running as an engine. Whether or not they do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't even need to be that big an engine. Like, you just barrage into like anything. It doesn't matter which Zoo monster. Summon Trident and pass. And you've got a free pop.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to get to the mute button in time, sorry.
I was using it just to get to Utopia double easier. Strike.
You can have
Doesn't want to
Trident
be doing
now.
that. Yeah.
They just need to start making sure that, like, no card can ever be splashed in another deck. Like, we have archetypes for a reason.
Yeah, that's good. I don't necessarily disagree with that. And on to the semi-limits. Malicious to 2. Yeah, okay.
He's on the downward part of his yo-yo at the moment.
Yeah.
So on the next ban list, he'll
yeah,
go back to
come
3.
back up.
And
Or
what
maybe to
am I
1,
gonna do?
because yeah, I'm very scared about that.
What's that?
Scared about Widowmaker coming back to 2.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Because I don't want Sky Striker getting anything more.
Yeah, let's have multi-roll to 2 next list, please.
I was thinking engage back to 3.
Shut your goddamn face. You were the biggest whinger about Engage.
Nah. I don't think so. I don't agree.
And then on the unlimits,
I don't agree with anything.
Deep Sea Diva, Necroface, Spiral Gear Drone, and Pot of Avarice.
Deep
Looking
sea
for
diva.
non-first ed Necroface Plez.
Yeah. So all up, what do we reckon of this ban list? Good, bad?
No, not
Irrelevant,
really, so it's
because
bad.
we can't play in person.
Actually, that's a very good point. Actually, Lachlan, you had the sub guess of no ban list. So you
Yeah.
actually well, no. Did you drop a list at all, Lachlan?
Sorry?
Did you drop a list of predictions as well?
I didn't drop a list. I have one.
Yeah. Well, the rest of us
I was-
did. But all up, so yeah. So we're not going to be able to play this probably. Oh, when do they say no sooner than June? No sooner than April. No,
June was
June.
the next list.
Bro, if it says June next year, we're still not going to get to play in it.
no, it should all be over by.
We'll be fine by like
October.
September.
No.
Yeah, by October.
Let's continue talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, like all our DN tournaments are. Sorry, DN. Jesus, dueling book tournaments. I'm showing my age there.
Dueling network.
All our dueling book tournaments will be up to standard, I
Affected.
guess. So with our predictions, this is pretty close to what I was thinking was going to happen. No Super Poly hit. That's it. Fuck that.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, and no Mystic Mine hit either. I said that to
Yeah,
one.
that's fine.
Nah.
Can't hate on one card and not hate on the other.
I said, very much so. That's what I'm doing right now.
Mystic Mine
Make it
probably. I
correct.
don't think Mystic Mine should be banned. It should go to 1.
Yeah.
Give it 2.
Go away.
See,
Super
I was
Poly,
thinking Magical Meltdown should go.
Yeah, you always do.
I
Somehow
don't.
it's a shit deck, but also OP. I don't
don't
understand
think-
that.
I didn't. I thought Alistair. Oh yeah. So in all this as well. So obviously no touch to Super Poly. No touch to any of the invoke cards. So I
Dino.
guess,
Or
Division
Dragon
was the only real touch with them. So like it was obviously preemptive MR5 and that as well. Plus just it's a good generic going second card, summon Thousand Eyes, and then with
That's-
cost cheap
so,
you
yeah.
then link away, summon it back.
So since they've hit instant fusion, like I mean that Millennium Eyes reprint's a waste of time now. Like
Well, not for the
People
pure
already
deck.
yeah. I don't mind the pure deck. I don't
One
mind.
hand trap negate.
Yeah. And then and that's only if they're
You
stupid
can
enough to do
target
it.
stuff on field as well.
Yeah, and you can load up with, especially if you use their fusion, you can just load up on their monsters as well. But I think it targets that fusion from the graves. What else? No dinosaur hits.
Yeah, or Salad.
Yeah.
And no it's a salad either.
Or Dragon Link.
Wait, Salad won the last YCS, right?
Yes. The last ever YCS.
There was Vegas, wasn't there? The 3v3.
No, Vegas was
Vegas was
the
Dino.
Well, hold on. So what one? Right, Utrecht.
Utrecht
Correct?
was
Yeah,
Salad.
that was salad.
Dragon.
So yeah, no Salad hits, even though they were still performing well at YCS and or winning them. No, definitely.
Lovely.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, they probably should have hit fucking Bailings.
I suppose
said
the next
someone-
hit that has to happen to them will probably kill them, no matter what you do. So
Yeah.
they might be just sort of letting it skate for a little while until they have something to go.
I guess they
Hey,
didn't,
this deck's dead now, but buy this instead.
I guess they didn't load off enough of the silent minings yet.
Oh, yeah.
Or when you make it
Just
like
make
one
Marin
per
says
case,
better.
maybe.
Yeah. Damn. I thought Tulga was going to go to 3 and they left it at 2, so that
Yeah.
they might not be pushing Plunder Patrols or whatever's coming in Plunder Patrols as hard as they could.
Or maybe they're waiting for it to all be out and then do it.
I
Did
also
the big...
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. Did the Triaxis Link deck or whatever it was, did that play Tour Guide?
It
Because
could. It
might-
didn't have to, but it could.
Okay. Because I was going to say they might just not want to do that because of that.
Well, they hit that by hitting
Mally.
Guard Bolt, because that was the only way that they could get to Thingo. Oh, and Mally, yeah.
Okay.
So with Destrudo and that gone, does that mean LPs? There's space for LPs still? Like, is that okay? Them missing LP?
You can still summon Brotor.
Brotor, Safer, like, there's definitely options for you to summon.
Make it with Dark Worm, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's your
Look how everything comes back to Pendulum.
So yeah, I guessed. I predicted, but basically based off the OCG ban list, the preemptive hits. So yeah, all the outside hits outside of those ones I got wrong though. I thought Evenly Matched was going to go to 1.
Don't know why. That was
There's them.
when you said it.
They
I
want
was
to sell. They
like,
want to sell
can't
those
do
lightning
it.
storms.
Do different things.
They clear fields. They go second. What, Jake? Was there anything that you were majorly embarrassed about in your predictions?
Probably just the number. Again, I seem to have gone more than what. Well, actually, that's an assumption. I have no idea how many other cards people put on their list. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything here that I'll be like, oh yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah. You called Diva. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
like
You called Diva. You called
Yeah.
a Tiger move.
a lot of my stuff was like moves rather than exactly right. Like what was the other one? Oh, mind control. I thought they were just going to straight out ban mind control.
Yeah. And the Zodiac stuff as well. You got.
I got Dryden.
Yeah. How about you, Seb? What did you have?
So I did ban LP, which didn't happen.
Yeah.
Tiger to 1, which was sort of right. Spiral Mission Rescue to 1.
Yeah, a lot of people had rescue, but they just
Yeah,
went
I
full
had
for the
rescue
kill
to 1.
shot.
Sunlight Wolf to 1, which didn't happen.
That's more of a wish list. Let's be
yeah.
real.
I did Invocation to 1 because I thought that would slow down the Shaddoll invoked with not killing like pure
Don't
invoked.
lie. Don't lie, Seb.
No.
You wanted me out of the picture.
And then like I got the TC Hyper Librarian Trishula Instant Fusion
Yeah. Yeah.
1, and then I did like multi-roll to 2. 'Cause I thought that's like more realistic than getting the Widow Anchor back. I thought.
How about you, Lachlan?
I called the entire list.
Oh, God.
No. I said, no, that's not funny. Never mind.
So what, you just didn't, you thought that they'd be so uninvested in the game because no one's able to play it physically that they'll just go, nah, just keep going.
I didn't think a ban list was going to drop until, March 30th when they told us it was going to drop.
Well, no, they say the ban list will be...
Say it's never going to be in place until at least then.
We don't know until...
Yeah, I was the same. I thought it drops after then.
That's
Like,
because
we
every
know.
time in the past that's been how it is.
Yeah. I just wish they set... I do think a date we know when the ban list is going to hit and when the ban when it's going to be announced and when it comes into effect. So basically, you go, first Monday of the month, like every third month or whatever, will be the announcement, and then the next Monday will be the hit.
It wasn't the whole theory behind them changing it to the no sooner than type system so that people couldn't then like basically manipulate the market.
Yeah. It's basically it. Or Photoshop bad ones, or set up a fake website. Which I mean,
That's what everyone thought happened today because they saw
this one was so
screenshots
late.
of the ban list happening today.
Yeah,
and because for whatever reason you had to clear your cache for it to actually load.
Yeah, it was a weird one today, and it was very late in the day. Actually, it's been late a couple of times now. It's been while I'm at work a few times now.
Last year, I think once or twice it was like during the day.
Yeah.
Because I distinctly remember being out about at work and then my phone just like
lights up,
just buzzing the fuck up, and me trying not to look at it because I'm like, no, I don't know.
Yeah. Otherwise, so I mean, all in all, a very average ban list that is just upkeep for us faithful players. We'll be back with a normal episode probably tomorrow, the next night, since it's way easier to record these. And we haven't talked about our weekend Yu-Gi-Oh, which is still going on, and also some new cards as well.
Yeah, we're also in isolation, which is like
a
we don't
week
get to do
on
much.
Dueling Book.
We've just been playing Minecraft.
Minecraft and Dueling.
Yeah. So get ready for our Minecraft profiles. I'll show you the house.
I'll show you my pixel art.
Yeah, and evil.
Something about that sounds so wrong. I'll show you my pixel art. No. That's sexual assault.
Alright, thank you very much, guys, for joining me. And
thank you.
No worries.
Listeners,
Thank you for not coming near me.
Comment below what surprised you with the ban list, what you think they missed, what you think they did good. Just hit us with your thoughts, and then we'll probably touch on it on tomorrow's episode or the next day, because you know how I go with uploading these bastards. This is definitely going up tonight, though. You'll be hearing this within an hour of me hitting the stop button. I promise. I shouldn't have committed to that.
No.
Yeah, you've already been.
Wait, we are recording this at 10:40 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time.
On the
The
25th of
25th
March.
of the 3rd.
I'm gonna need help with a thumbnail. Oh, if anyone has any thumbnail ideas, just email them to us.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Yeah.
the
Actually,
last
if you
thumbnail
email us a
suggestion I sent
thumbnail,
to you-
we'll like write the podcast around that thumbnail so it at least fits. Unlike last Sunday's thumbnail, which now is seemingly we're going to get clicks on because it's
You're
the
definitely going to get an email from me.
Seb, if you want to make a thumbnail, go
It's going
for
to
it.
be... Oh, okay. I actually don't know how to. No.
Yeah, that's
it's going to be bloody cowboys.
Oh god.
Yarr.
Ram Ranch.